So this is how our first day in Venice starts. Our first morning in Venice. Gonna try and find our way around, aren't we?
We are. And it's that way and that way.
There are just so many beautiful buildings. Lots and lots of churches. As you walk around, you'll come across them. The architecture is just beautiful. Many bridges, the many canals. It is really such a special city. Definitely something you must do. The famous Rialto Bridge. It's much wider. There are actually shops in the middle of it. Don't miss that. Just more canals. The Basilica of St. Mark. It is a beautiful place. The Campanile, you can go up it. We didn't. I think it's €10 to go up. St. Mark's Square. When it's flooded, that's all underwater. We didn't experience that. That's the Bridge of Sighs. It is part of the Doge's Palace. Just a view of the Grand Canal. The Bridge of Sighs again, that's a prison on the right. The Doge's Palace, we did go in, but I think we did it on another day. Well worth a visit though. And then obviously, who can miss that? We went for a gondola ride. The gondolier was very quiet. I thought he was going to sing or do something, but he was very quiet. But it was a really good experience. We thoroughly enjoyed it.
Which is would you wonder how often this would is to be the place.
The canals it's actually so quiet when you're away from the busyness. And it was quite busy, and we went in the beginning of December. Can't imagine what it would be like in summer. St. Mark's Basilica is only €3 to go in, and what an absolutely magnificent building. There are areas that you have to pay extra to go in. We did pay extra, I think it was €7 to go into the museum, but it's so worth every penny, or every cent. What is it, euro and cents? I'm not too sure. The detail in that building is mind-blowing. You cannot imagine the time it would have taken. Even the floor, there's no expense spared, I suppose. And some of those mosaics are so tiny. It is something to behold. St. Mark's horses. This is just some of the objects in the museum at St. Mark's Basilica. You actually go up so you can look down onto the basilica, the ground floor. Don't miss out. When you're there, do as much as you can. That was just us looking down from the top going to the museum. We just couldn't get enough of that building. This is looking down. I don't know if this is St. Mark's Square or part of it. I'm not sure. This is the basilica from the front, outside. And even there, there's so much detail and attention to detail, and it is just we were so awestruck all the time. This was in the Museo Correr, or excuse my pronunciation. The ceilings in there, just the lavishness of it all, and I'm sure many priceless objects that you can see. I just loved all these ceilings, it's so elaborate, and lots of historical objects, lots of information, very well put out. A lot of the things are in Italian, which obviously you're in Italy, but there's enough of it in English. And we bought the city pass, and that gives you a lot of information as well. And it's well worth the money. We saved lots and lots of money by all the places we could go in for free on the Venice city pass. So if you like visiting, historical places and buildings, do buy the pass. It is worth the money. We went on a walking tour, which was interesting. It just gives you a local's perspective. So we thoroughly enjoyed her. She was very passionate about Venice. The day is coming to an end. I think that's the Basilica Santa Maria della Salute. We're on our way back to the hotel. We got lost many times and walked many miles. Isn't that beautiful, the Grand Canal?